Lewis Hamilton stormed out of the print media pen after a disappointing Japanese Grand Prix. After stuttering to a ninth-place finish at the Japanese Grand Prix on Sunday, Lewis Hamilton took issue with a comment on Ferrari's pace. Having responded with brevity, the Mercedes veteran ended his time in the print media pen, adding insult to injury for the Silver Arrows during a dismal weekend. After 4 races, Hamilton has begun an unusual season in which he is aware that this will be his last year with Mercedes before he joins Ferrari in 2025. With just 10 Drivers' Championship points to his name and only a P7 finish to show for his efforts, things are off to a terrible start. Clutching 9th place points, the British driver was unable to even accomplish that in Japan. Meanwhile, Carlos Sainz, the driver Hamilton will succeed, finished 3rd, and Ferrari star Charles Leclerc came in 4th. As reported by The Mirror, Hamilton answered a reporter's question about his race with a direct "it was okay." The 7-time world champion was then asked if he felt jealous of Ferrari for their current faster pace than Mercedes. "Do you have any better questions?" Hamilton retorted. The 39-year-old quickly left after the reporter apologized, followed by his press officer. Max Verstappen is leading the rest of the race, and Mercedes is far ahead of their rivals, so Hamilton's 2-year Grand Prix win drought is unlikely to break anytime soon. The former McLaren driver will be hoping that his luck changes when he joins Ferrari, but considering that he is the only driver who isn't from Red Bull to have won a Grand Prix since the season began, some are already wondering if the Scuderia made the right decision in letting Sainz go. Hamilton drastically shifted his perspective following Sunday's race, telling F1 TV, "The car is never what I hoped it would be." Despite his enthusiastic reaction to Mercedes's qualifying performance on Saturday, "It never turns out the way we had hoped. I believe I suffered some damage during the first stint during the race start with Charles, and I experienced extremely understeer. George seemed to be moving faster, so I chose to let him a pass because I was having trouble turning the car. To finally dial in more and more wing to make up for that deficit, it took us 2 stints. I improved during my previous stint, but it was too late. I just had 10 seconds to recover."